In your headlines, TCI prepares for e-governance. Private Security Code of Conduct consultation deadline extended. And Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Hello, Turks and Caicos. Welcome to News Watch. I'm Latoya Walker, your anchor for Wednesday's newscast. News Watch starts now. The digital age has brought about a paradigm shift of information and data processing all over the world, and Premier Music says TCI will see its fair share of this development as they work towards e-governance. Take a look. E-government is the use of ICT by government for the sole purposes of governance. It has become an efficient way of improving government operations and the delivery of services to the public sector. Premier Honorable Washington Mizik, in his recently concluded address to the nation, says his administration is embarking on this move.
Let me take a minute and speak to you about a major plank of my government manifesto, and that is e-government. And the concept of bringing e-government to the TCI is not new. My administration is taking concrete steps, though, to make it a reality. $2 million has been allocated, and the terms of reference for a chief information officer to drive the process are being finalized.
Now, studies have shown that the benefits due to e-governance resulted in improvement in information for growth of local economy and better external relations, improvement in accessibility to data information, convenience, increase in internal efficiency, cost effectiveness, and improvement in local democracy. Premier Mizik noted that on the 29th of August, Cabinet approved the formation of an IT steering committee to provide oversight of all of government's IT systems and projects, including those of the statutory bodies.
To date, over 30 major IT projects have been earmarked for this financial year, including projects that will streamline and speed up the leasing of Crown land, bring our judicial system into the digital age by supporting the electronic filing and tracking of cases, track and capture our workforce demographics, which will allow my government to ensure that Turks and Caicos Islanders are given first preference in the job market. Allow for the electronic filing and tracking of scholarship applications, and allow for the electronic filing of vehicle registrations and licenses and driver's license applications.
Days after Spence Security voiced their concerns at PTV regarding their request for an extension to the Private Security Code of Conduct public consultation deadline, the request has been granted. Here's more.
The request for an extension of time for the public consultation of the Private Securities Code of Conduct has been granted after CEO of Spence Security and Investigations John Smith says he and his counterparts would join forces to submit an official letter of request for the extension after seeing a need for a more thorough review of the document.
The consultation period is such a short period of time. It was released on the 23rd of September. We never knew about it for the majority of us until Monday of this week. And it closes on October 7th, just basically 14 days.
On Monday, October 4th, the extension of time was granted and the public was notified that the National Security Secretariat had permitted a further 2 weeks for public consultation of the proposed Code of Conduct, which now closes on Thursday, October 21st. Smith, during the interview, also spoke on some areas of review he says were areas of concern.
It ought to be for private security officers entirely, not just for private security companies. We need better clarity on the training, what they're looking at. Example is the UK says a 3-day training, and they're purporting a 5-day. What are you looking to have in 5 days?
The document speaks to the use of force, apprehension of persons, discrimination, management of weapons, incident reporting, and training of personnel. All very intricate aspects of that industry. Now persons are granted more time to retrieve, review, and provide feedback on the document, which will legislate the way that private security practices and protocols are carried out.
A quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more News Watch.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at Stubbs Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, Mides Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
October is recognized as Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is an annual campaign to increase awareness of the disease. While most people are aware of breast cancer, many forget to take the steps to have a plan to detect the disease in its early stages and encourage others to do the same. Some statistics on the disease in this next story. World Health Organization stated in 2020 that there were 684,996 deaths from breast cancer globally. In 2021, it is estimated that 43,600 women and 530 men will die of breast cancer. The cancer burden continues to grow globally, exerting tremendous physical, emotional, and financial strain on individuals, families, communities, and health systems. Many health systems in low and middle income countries are least prepared to manage this burden, and large numbers of cancer patients globally do not have access to timely quality diagnosis and treatment. In countries where health systems are strong, survival rates of many types of cancers are improving due to accessible early detection, quality treatment, and survivorship care. Now, 47 new cancer patients have been diagnosed at the Turks and Caicos Islands Hospital since the last publication on cancer statistics released by the country's main healthcare facility in October 2016, increasing the total number of persons diagnosed at the facility from 259 to 306 to date. This represents an average of 4 new cancer patients diagnosed per month at the Turks and Caicos Islands Hospital. Of the 306 total cancer cases recorded, 204 of these persons are currently receiving treatment, support, and or follow-up cancer management at TCI Hospital Oncology Department. These current cases consist of 64 persons who have or had been diagnosed with breast cancer, 51 persons diagnosed with prostate cancer, and the remaining 89 persons represent a combination of 33 different cancers. The age bracket with the highest number of cancer diagnoses recorded at the hospital is 60 to 69 years old, followed by 50 to 59 years old. Of these persons who fall within the 60 to 69 years old bracket, 30% are prostate cancer and 25% are breast cancer. Of these 50 to 59-year-old groups, 51% of the total number are breast cancer diagnoses. It was also noted that statistics are limited to patients who have been diagnosed by TCI hospital medical teams, as there is likely to be other persons diagnosed who may have opted to seek treatment at an alternative treatment facility. Statistics are sourced from the Turks and Caicos Hospital Cancer Registry, which was established in January 2014 and includes cases diagnosed and recorded on the hospital database since the facility opened in April 2010. An oncology follow-up program continues for up to 5 years in accordance with international best practice guidelines once a patient has completed his or her cancer treatment at TCI Hospital. The remaining 102 patients on TCI Hospital's cancer registry who have been diagnosed by the healthcare facility are persons who have passed away from cancer or other illnesses. More on Breast Cancer Awareness Month and initiatives in a subsequent newscast. A quick break, more News Watch when we return.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at Stubbs Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, Mides Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
The Provo Premier League is getting closer to the end of its first round of competition. With 1 game to go, the league table places Eagles FC on top by 2 points and the SW Sharks in second place. Up until the weekend, the SW Sharks played hard to defend their place at the top of the leaderboard. However, after a draw with Blue Hills FC and the Eagles FC's triumph against Teachers on Sunday, the roles were reversed. The outcome of this weekend's games ultimately produced a 5-point margin between Beaches FC and Blue Hills FC. This puts them in 3rd and 4th place, respectively. Flamingos FC and Teachers FC close out the table in 5th and 6th place. However, competition is still at an all-time high, and any team from the top 4 could run away with this year's Apertura title win. The league is set to rest, apart from a rearranged game between Beaches FC and Flamingos FC on Sunday at 7 p.m. This should bring the league to an end of its first round of play. For your Sports Authority, I'm Ali Carvey.
Mixed weather patterns across the Turks and Caicos Islands issue weather forecast for October 7, 2021. Starting in Grand Turk on Thursday, scattered thunderstorms, high 84, low 80, winds east at 15 to 25 miles per hour. South Caicos on Thursday, scattered thunderstorms, high 84, low 80, winds east at 15 to 25 miles per hour. North and Middle Caicos on Thursday, scattered thunderstorms, high 85, low 80, winds east-northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Parrot and Pine Key on Thursday, sunshine and mixed clouds, high 85, low 80, winds east at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And on Providenciales on Thursday, sunshine and mixed clouds, high 85, low 80, winds east at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Time now for your sunrise and sunset. Sunrise at 6:43 a.m., sunset at 6:32 p.m. And for your high tides and low tides, high tides 8:44 a.m., 9:07 p.m. For your low tides, 2:26 a.m., 3:01 p.m. Time now for your hurricane outlook. For the North Atlantic Caribbean Sea in the Gulf of Mexico, a surface trough located about 200 miles east of the east coast of Florida continues to produce disorganized showers and thunderstorms well to the east of its axis due to strong upper-level winds. These winds are not expected to be conducive for significant development over this system, while it moves slowly northward and then northeastward off the southeastern United States coast during the next few days. By the weekend, the system is forecast to interact with a front near the coast of the southeastern United States, which should also limit tropical development. And that's it for your weather forecast and hurricane outlook. We'll be right back with more Newswatch.
Here at People's Television, we're more than just your leading news and entertainment services. We are
spreading the gospel.
We are breaking barriers.
We are preserving the culture. Each one, teach one.
We are committed to excellence.
We're creating change. We are creating memories.
We are the future.
I am PTV.
I am PTV. I am PTV.
I am PTV.
We are PTV.
We are continuing the legacy. We are PTV.
Poet and author Sinclair Musgrove joined the Caribbean Magazine Plus Poetry Competition 2021 and received notable mention for her masterpiece on persons with special needs. She tells Newswatch about her entry and her motivation behind it.
Special Needs People, the title of a poem written by renowned poet Sinclair Musgrove that received notable mention following the judging of the Caribbean Magazine Plus Poetry Competition 2021. Newswatch phoned in the author of the poem on her latest accolade.
When I got the notification that it actually garnered honorable mention, I was honestly elated because that message is powerful. And it's something that we need to really pay attention to our special needs people. So I'm happy that I actually followed through.
The poem, she says, was written a few months ago for a special needs benefit concert that was organized and encompasses both the gifts and struggles of a person with special needs.
I really was motivated because I do know many special needs children and adults, and especially growing up. I mean, the cruelty. People can be so unkind to special needs people. So I was really honored to have that opportunity to express how I feel about them.
Musgrove says the poem was also a tribute to the parents and caregivers of special needs persons and to bring awareness to persons who sometimes misunderstand them.
Because they are human, they do matter, and I applaud especially the parents who is like they have that special gift to deal with special needs people. So I wanted to pay tribute to our special needs people.
The inaugural competition planned its awards ceremony for October 9th to present to first place winner out of Trinidad and Tobago, Candace Garrett, second place winner Zena Lewis of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and third places Isana John of the BVI. Our very own Sinclair Musgrove, Christiana Sahadio of TNT, and Vera Patterson from Canada were all notable honorees for their breathtaking entries.
And here's another story that made today's edition of Newswatch.
We did it again. The Turks and Caicos Islands Grace Bay Beach has been named by Big 7 Travel as the 4th best beach in the world. Big 7 Media creates original content about travel, food, and hotels for a wide variety of audiences worldwide. The TCI was led by beaches in Norway, Australia, and Cyprus. Our beautiful islands are no stranger to prestigious awards. Turks and Caicos Islands Grace Bay Beach was named #1 beach in the Caribbean and #2 beach in the world by TripAdvisor in 2020. Other awards held by the TCI in previous years include numerous Travel Choice Awards, Caribbean's Best Beach, Caribbean's Leading Beach Destination, Caribbean's Most Romantic Destination, Best Caribbean Beach Port, and Ultimate Partner Award. An article released by Big 7 Travel said, and I quote, "This pristine beach is the shining jewel of the Turks and Caicos Islands. The entire beach is just over 3 kilometers long with no pollution, just pure, white sand and clean water." End quote. This exposure is expected to positively impact our tourism product for the upcoming tourist season.
This concludes today's edition of Newswatch. Remember, you can visit our website at www.ptvatci.com or join us every weekday at 6:30 p.m. for the real news. I'm Latoya Walken. Until next time.